Please make certain your seatbelt is securely fastened, all tray tables are stowed, and all seat backs are upright. Passengers seated in the rows over the wings mid-cabin, please be advised you are seated in an emergency exit seat.
Well, what's up, guys? This is Daniel and DJ from Arms Family Homestead, and we are obviously not in Oklahoma anymore. So where the heck are we?
We are in Tempe, Arizona right now.
Arizona?
Yes.
We're just on vacation, just relaxing, chilling on the beach in Arizona.
No beaches.
No beach?
No beaches, yeah.
No vacation?
No. It's been nice though. It's been a lot of chill, but
a lot of chill.
A lot of chill, but a lot
Netflix and chill, right?
Yes. But a lot of learning too.
So what in the world are we doing in Tempe, Arizona? I mean, look at the view first off, guys. Check this out. We're up on top of a mountain in the middle of basically Phoenix. Phoenix is right over there. We're in Tempe right here. But so what in the world are we doing in Arizona?
Well, we came to Show It United conference that is held here every year apparently, and this is our first time to come.
That doesn't tell me anything if I don't know what United is. So well, what's United? Show It. What kind of conference? What are we doing? I'm trying to get you to talk here.
It's a photography, videography conference where photographers and social media people, basically.
Social influencers.
Thank you, that's the right word.
That's right.
Social influencers meet up here, and it's like a Revive conference. You learn a lot. There's main sessions and then breakout sessions, and you can go into a specific area that you need for your business or whatever it is you're doing, and socializing, meeting a lot of new people, and I don't know, it's just been really cool. What else did I leave out? I don't know.
You pretty much covered it. So this conference was not necessarily for me. This was mainly for her. My wife has a full-time photography business, and it's really been kind of awesome because it wasn't, I never intended on coming here for me and my YouTube business. I mean, yeah, there are some videographers here. It's 99% photography stuff, but most of the speakers they've had come in, quite honestly, it's been really funny because every time one of them goes off the stage, my wife looks at me and rolls her eyes and says, well, they were talking to you, not me.
Yes.
And there's been a lot of, not just business, photography business stuff, but a lot of just real life, small business ownership and what's the next big step. And there's been financial classes, there's been just all kinds of cool stuff, but it's been a real good experience. So where we're at, I want to show you in the background. So the conference center is a Marriott. It's called the Buttes
Resort.
The Buttes Resort in Tempe. And I'm telling you what, this place is built in between two big rock hills, and there's a restaurant right there it's called Top of the Rock Restaurant, high-end restaurant. We didn't eat there, but you talk about a spectacular place to have a conference. This is not Oklahoma. The weather has been incredible.
Yeah.
We left 30s and 40s to come out here to 80s, and there's zero humidity, so I don't sweat.
That is very nice, guys.
It's been cool. So, you know, it's just one of those experiences where you're here to exercise your brain. You're here to invest in who you are, invest in your company. While I'm not a photographer and I'm not trying to start a photography business, YouTube for me and my family has turned into a real business, and we're going to be facing some big steps in the future. I don't know what 2020 is going to hold, but this conference has just given us tons of great knowledge and tons of real world people that are doing things, maybe not on YouTube, but in their own small business world, the big steps they've had to take, the jumps they've had to make. And that's just kind of something I think I needed this week. And my wife and I came out here not as a vacation. We didn't bring the kids. We're not really sightseeing or doing a lot of that, which I guess this morning we're sightseeing. I made her come up here on top of this hill to shoot this video. I don't know where this YouTube journey is going to lead us. I have no clue, but it's a lot of fun, and being able to come do things like this kind of conference is something that my wife and I couldn't have done several years ago. You know, we've taken some big steps and taken some big risks over the years that have allowed us some freedoms that we didn't used to have, living on one trooper's salary and her as a stay-at-home mom, we couldn't have got to go do these kind of things. And her stepping out, starting that photography business, and then like with my YouTube channel, this thing has grown so much over the last few years, and it wasn't instant. It didn't just happen overnight. And there are 400 other people at this conference right here that we've been able to not connect with all of them, but have something in common with, that they went out, took a leap. A lot of these people were full-time teachers, full-time anything. They had full-time careers that they've stepped out of their comfort zone. You know, I've shared a video by Steve Harvey several times on Facebook, and I've talked about it on YouTube. It's called Jump, and basically Steve says, you know, no successful person ever got where they are without taking a risk and without having to take a big jump and having to trust in their self and their family and trust in the Lord. And it's just cool to be able to get to be a part of something.
And I do want to say that has been like a very pleasant surprise here, how many of the speakers have talked about their faith.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that, because we weren't sure what we were coming into. You know, when you go to a different state, you don't know what
their beliefs are.
Right.
And this is a melting pot of the whole country,
yeah,
and even the world. There are people here from all over the world.
From the UK, from Canada, I mean, Florida, everywhere.
Just about every state in the nation has somebody here. It seems like everybody we've talked to, they're from different parts, and for whatever reason, they all say we have an accent. I don't get it. They all talk funny.
People always say,
but they say we have this accent. Like, where are you from? You got an accent. No, I don't. You just talk funny. Sorry. But I don't know. So anyways, we're not here to vlog this trip. Today's our last day. So by the time you're watching this, we're already back home. So I didn't bring you guys along for this trip, and I apologize for that, because it wasn't really something we came to vlog. It's just a personal thing for us, and we haven't gone on a trip like this, just the two of us, without family, kids, or friends as a friend group, since our honeymoon.
Yeah.
And we've been married for over 13 years, so it's been really cool. We just kind of picked up and said, let's go for it. Come out here, got an Airbnb. We didn't stay at the high-end resort. We got an Airbnb that was about, I don't know, a fifth of the price.
Yeah.
And got a little rental car. Been rocking a little Toyota Camry for the week. It's my man car this week, but it's been awesome just to get together as a couple, spend a lot of quality time alone out here. I say alone. In the evenings, you know, we've been able to just hang out and do our own thing, and as a busy family, that's just something that we don't get to do very often. So, guys, I would encourage you, wherever you're at in life, if you're, you know, in that busy stage of life, take time for your spouse, take time for your loved ones, get back to who you used to be. I mean, there were several speakers that talked about things just like that said, you know, there was a point in my life when it was just us, and we went and did whatever, and then kids happened, and family happened, and we got busy, and businesses got big, and we made a lot of money, and we kind of forgot who we were and where we came from. So
while we were doing it.
That's right, while you're doing it. So anywho, I'm just kind of rambling here. I don't know what all else, you know, the rest of the day is going to bring on this trip. They got a couple more great speakers for the day, and if I can find some of their YouTube channels, I'll link them in the description box down below. Some of them have been some YouTube creators, not mainly YouTube people. These are mainly photographers, so they live on Instagram. Like, I've learned this week, photographers live on Instagram,
and
but I found a few of them that do have YouTube channels, and they've got some pretty good talks on there too. So anywho, I guess we're gonna work our way back down the mountain so my wife doesn't pass out. She doesn't like the height up here.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible.
She does not like the cactus. We had to move. We were filming over there. So back down the mountain we go. One other thing hit me on the way down the mountain. This trip has there's like 400 people that showed up to this thing. Okay, they are 98, maybe 99% female. So just if any of you guys out there are single male photographers, this is the place to come and find you a photographer wife, because there are a lot more women here than men. It's been an awkward situation. There's just no guys to talk to on this trip, like very few. It's just all girls.
You've talked to several of the speakers.
Well,
The guy speakers.
The guy speakers. Yeah, isn't that funny? It's all women's conference. They have all these male speakers come in. No, they had some really good female speakers too. No offense to the women. Please don't jump on me on that one. That was all her.
Customers and U.S. military personnel with active military identification. The border line 5775 to Oklahoma City through the priority lane. Group 1.